What's good, Tech fans, man? So we got some breaking news from Pete Thamel of ESPN, man. No Haynes King in the game against Notre Dame. A big-time game that's going to be on ESPN, called by Louis Riddick, I should say, against the Irish, man. This is big. King is dealing with an upper body injury. Zach Pyron is going to make his third career start. He obviously played in two other starts for the team, beat Virginia Tech in one of them. You know, from what I've seen from Pyron, good running quarterback, very mobile. Probably a better running quarterback than Haynes King, if I'm being honest with you. But you lose your top-rated quarterback. Well, I think he's one of the best quarterbacks in the ACC. If you put me on the list, I would put Cam Ward. I'll put Haynes King too. That's how much I believe in Haynes King. So you're losing pretty much your best player. So it's not going to be easy for Tech. I think the key with power, and they're going to have to simplify the offense to a degree. And when I say that, you're going to have to lean on the running game. This offensive line is going to have to win the line of scrimmage against a really good Notre Dame front, right? Notre Dame is, I think it's top 17, or it might be top 20. They're at least top 20 in sacks this year. So a really good defense. They can get after the passer. They're really good on third down. They can create pressure, create turnovers. They got probably one of the better safeties in Xavier Watts. They're really good. So in order to open up them, you're going to have to run the ball how they've been doing the last few weeks, right? With obviously Jamal Haynes, Chad Alexander, Trey Cooley if he's back. If not Trey Cooley, maybe Traylon Maddox or Anthony Carey. You're going to have to use one of those guys, open it up, and you're going to have to do the play action. You're going to have to hit on your shots down the field to Eric Singleton Jr. and obviously Malik Rutherford, right? And the tight ends in this game is going to be big. A lot of injuries, but as y'all seen in the press conference, if you follow Yellow Jackets and Rambling Wreck, you see Luke Harper getting on there, and he's excited for his opportunity. So he's going to be a key. I think he's really good after the catch, and he should be the safety blanket in this one. So look out for that for the Yellow Jackets as they try to win this game against Notre Dame. Look out for Luke Harper, Avery Boyd. Let's see what they're able to do in this one. But that should be who Power should target a lot in this one, as probably they're going to play a lot of show coverage, potentially, with obviously King being now. Probably force them to be able to stay patient, make those reads, make those throws in the game. So massive. I mean, I'm taking Georgia Tech to win. I'm not going to come off my pick. It's not going to be easy, right? And obviously this is a big spot for them. But you potentially get to knock out Notre Dame out of the college football playoff, potentially, right? Because this would be their second loss. But again, it's not going to be easy. I think they got to throw in some RPO, some quarterback reads as well, quarterback draws, quarterback rushes and things like that for Pyron. They got to get him going early. That's going to be the key. I talked about simplifying the offense a little bit. Get him going early. Get him in a rhythm, right? First possession you get, he should have 3 to 4, maybe 5 completions. And you start with that with a little bit of RPO, right? Quick throws to the flat. Quick throws to the tight ends over the middle of the field. Get him comfortable early. If he's not comfortable, then it's going to make a tough game. Then the defense, the elite defense of Notre Dame, who only gave up 200 yards to Stanford, they can start teeing off. You don't want to allow them to tee off. You got to get them feeling kind of backpedaling off their feet a little bit. You got the playmakers to do it. Most people think Georgia Tech is not going to be the hang, especially with King being out. But you have the playmakers to do it. You have the weapons with your deep shots and Rutherford and obviously Singleton Jr. You got Chase Lane. You got really good tight ends. You got a good running game. You have a pretty good offensive line. So a lot of people ain't going to take Tech. I'm taking Tech to win. But like I said, they're going to have to get Pyron going early. And that might not even be passes. That could even be him running the ball and him getting started. He has to get in the rhythm if they're going to have a chance. And the offense for Notre Dame, obviously, we know they have Riley Leonard, Jeremiah Love. They like to run the ball a lot. Now, Leonard had his best game last week, 3 touchdowns, over 200-plus yards passing. But you're going to have to try to keep the ball away from them. Run the ball a lot like you've been doing. Lean on Keelan Rutledge, Weston Franklin, and everybody else. Get Jamal Haynes going. Get those running backs going and get Power going early. And you got a bigger shot in this one than you think. And the DBs for Tech is going to have to win, right? Cannot be beat by Bo Collins. You cannot be beat by some of these weapons they have. And they're going to have to be able to shut down the run. Maybe not shut down, but maybe limit it to a large degree. That's going to be very key for the Yellow Jackets. But that's my thoughts. That's my reaction. Breaking news. No Haynes King, who I think is a star quarterback in the ACC, even in the country. Doesn't get talked about enough. 5-2 record. We'll see. He's day-to-day with the upper body. Out in this one. Zach Power on the start. That's my reaction, man. They can pull it off. But again, it's going to be important that they get him going early.